Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Namah. Satguru Swami Vishwananda Maharaja Ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtana Ki Jai. Vaishnava Sangha Ki Jai. तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा. Sing together, please.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
It just means you are the Lord, Swami Vishwananda. You are my Lord. तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा. Swami Vishwananda. Bhagavata.
Come to the temple of my heart, Premarata.
Come to the temple of my heart, Premavata.
Come to the temple of my heart, Premarata.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
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 बोलो तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
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 बोलो तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
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 बोलो तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
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 भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
बोलो तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
बोलो तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
बोलो तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा.
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 बोलो जय जय गुरुदेव. बोलो
जय गुरुदेव.
बोलो जय जय गुरुदेव.
जय गुरुदेव.
श्री विश्वानंद गुरुदेव. श्री विश्वानंद गुरुदेव. बोलो जय जय गुरुदेव. हरे जय जय गुरुदेव. तुम ही भगवान मेरे सद्गुरु स्वामी विश्वानंदा. तुम ही भगवान मेरे
सद्गुरु स्वामी
Swami Vishwananda.
Tumhi Bhagavan mere Satguru 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 Swami Vishwananda. Tumhi Bhagavan mere Satguru Swami Vishwananda. Tumhi Bhagavan mere Satguru Swami Vishwananda. Tumhi Bhagavan mere Satguru Swami Vishwananda. Tumhi Bhagavan mere Satguru Swami Vishwananda. Tumhi Bhagavan mere Satguru Swami Vishwananda. Satguru Swami Vishwananda Maharaj ki children choir, please.
Shrimat Parabrahma Gurum Smarami. Shrimat Parabrahma Gurum Vadami. Shrimat Parabrahma Gurum
Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalasmin Sannidhim Kuru Om Vishwanandaya Padam Namah Snanam Samarpayami Om Gange Jamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalasmin Sannidhim Kuru Om Sri Swami Vishwananda Padam Namah Snanam Samarpayami Om Gange Jamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalasmin Sannidhim Kuru Om Sri Swami Vishwananda Padam Namah Snanam Samarpayami
Narayanam Mahatmeyam Vishwatmanam Parayanam Narayana Paro Jyotiragam Narayana Parahasitam Narayana Parahasitam Shri Swami Vishwananda Padam Namah Panchamrit Snanam Samarpayami Om Gange Jamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalasmin Sannidhim Kuru Om Shri Swami Vishwananda Padam Namah Snanam Samarpayami
Vishwananda Jai Gurudev Srila Shri Narayana
Om Kamadeva Samanpanam Sarva Santoshakarakam Payastusham Prisyami Snanatam Samiratan Om Shri Swami Vishwananda Padam Namah Payasnanam Samarpayami
Sandayati Sandeyamamamamastana Dasya Madhe Varnishikam Nijyorvani Vastita Nilato Yadamadhyastat Vidyurleke Vavasana Nivani Sudamatam
Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve
Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Tanno Nishta Prachodayate Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Tanno Nishta Prachodayate
Om Payasastu Samapodam Mayudam Shivam Dharyanidam Maya Deva Snanadam Priyanam Om Shri Vishwananda Padam Namah Payasnanam Padisnanam Samarpayami
Vishwananda Hari Om Om Swami Om Shri Vishwananda Hari Om Om Swami Om Shri Vishwananda Hari Om
Om Gange Jamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalasmin Sannidhim Kuru Om Shri Vishwananda Padam Namah Snanam Samarpayami
Shri Lakshmi Narayana Jai Gurudev Swami Vishwananda Jai Gurudev Shri Lakshmi Narayana Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwara
Swami Vishwanandaय Namaः Gandhodak Snanam Samarpayami
Urdhvam Digadameshajam Shanno Astudvipade Sangjatushpade Om Shanti 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 Sahasrashirasha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishwato Vridva Hatyatishtadyashan Gulam Purushaye Vedagum Sarvam Yadbhutam Yachabhavyam Udamritatvasyesanah Yadannena Tirohati Etavanasya Mahima Ato Jayaguscha Purushaha Padosya Vishwabhutani Triparasyaamritam Divi Tripadurdhaudet Purushaha Padosyeha Bhavat Punaha Tato Vishwan Vyakramat Sāshanānashane havi tasmāt virārajāyata virājo adipurushaha sajāto adhyaricchata paschāt bhumimato puraha yat purushena havishaha devā yajñamatanvada vasanto asyāsīdājam grīshma idmasyalatkavihi saptāsyasan paridayah trisapta samidakritah Deva yajñam tanvana avadnan purusham pashum tayyajñam varishi prokshan purusham jatamagratah tena deva yajanta satyarishayaschaye tasmat yajñat sarvahutah samvritam vrashadajam pashugaschagaschakre bhayavyan aranyan gramyaschaye tasmat yajñat sarvahutah Rijassamani jagnire chandagamsi jagnire tasmat yajustasmad jayata tasmadishva ajayamta yekecho bhayadatah gavo hajagnire tasmat tasmat jata ajavayah yat purusham yadaduh katidavya kalpayan mukam kimasya kaubahu khavurupādāvucchete brahmanosya mukamāsit बाहुराजन्यकृतः ऊरुतरस्य यद्वैश्यः पद्यागुं शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षुः सूर्यो अजायत मुखारिन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणार्वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षम् शीर्ष्णोद्यौ समवर्तत पद्भ्या भूमिर्दिशः श्रोत्रात् तथा लोकागुम् अकल्पयन् वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचित्यनीरः नामानि कृत्वा विवदन्यदास्ते धाता पुनस्ताद्यमुदा जहार शक्रप्रविद्वान् प्रदिशश्चतस्रः तमेवं विद्वानमृतैः भवति नान्यः पत्तामयनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन् देवनाकं महिमानश्चन्ते यत्र भोगे साध्यासन्ति
1000 Bilder von dir. Ich will mich in dir verlieren. Ich werde alles probieren, um dich näher bei mir zu spüren. Ich will jedes deiner Worte studieren und mit jedem Atemzug deinen Namen inhalieren. Ich will dich, ja, ich danke dir dafür. Würde ich nicht für dich singen, ja, dann wüsste ich nicht wofür. Du bist stark, wenn ich schwach bin, mach keine halben Sachen. Scheint die Situation ernst, du bringst mich trotzdem zum Lachen. Deine Liebe ist viel größer als das, was ich begreife. Gott sei Dank hab ich ein ganzes Leben Zeit. Du bist wunderschön, dich bloß anzusehen, muss ich nicht verstehen, weil ich weiß, du bist der Weg in diesem Augenblick. Wenn du vor mir stehst, wird's mir wieder klar, und du bist, was ich brauche. In diesem Augenblick, wenn die Zeit stillsteht, wird's mir wieder klar, und du bist, was ich brauche. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Du bist wunderschön, dich bloß anzusehen, muss ich nicht verstehen, weil ich weiß, du bist der Weg in diesem Augenblick. Wenn du vor mir stehst, dann wird's mir wieder klar, nun du bist, was ich brauche. In diesem Augenblick, wenn die Zeit stillsteht, dann wird's mir wieder klar, nun du bist, was ich brauche. Dann versteh ich es endlich nun, du bist, was ich brauche.
नान्यपन्थायनाय विद्यते सहस्रशीर्षं देवं विश्वाक्षं विश्वशम्भवं विश्वं नारायणं देवम् अक्षरं परमं पदं विश्वतः परमा नित्यं विश्वं नारायणगं हरिं विश्वमेवेदं पुरुषस्तद्विश्वमुपजीवति पतिं विश्वस्याग्नेश्वरगुं शाश्वतगुं शिवमच्युतं नारायणं महाज्ञेयं विश्वात्मानं परायणं नारायणपरो ज्योतिरात्मन्नारायणः परः नारायणपरं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं नारायणः परः नारायणपरो ध्यानं नारायणः परः यच्च किञ्चित् जगत् सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयते वा अन्तर्बहिश्च यत् सर्वं व्याप्य नारायणस्थितः अनन्तमव्ययं गमिगुं समुद्रे तं विश्वशम्भुवं पद्मकोशप्रतीकाशकप्रलयं चापिलोमुखम् अनो निस्त्याविदं
लक्ष्मी Satyam Achyuta Param Bhuja Yukma Rukma Yamo Hatasnadhikarani Vivaya Mene Asmat Guru Bhagavatosya Dhayaka Sindho Ramanujasya Charano Sharanam Prapadye Shree Vishwananda Charano Sharanam Prapadye Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Peetha Lakshmi Narayana Narasimhadeva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Lakshmi Narayana Narasimhadeva. Sri Swami Vishwananda Premavatara Satgurudeva Adita Pavana Sri Swami Vishwananda Premavatara Satgurudeva Adita Pavana Bando Guru Para Paramahamsa Suruchi Subhasa Sarasanuraga Bando Guru Para Paramahamsa Suruchi Subhasa Sarasanuraga Amiya Muri Maya Churana Charo Samana Sakala Bhava Ruja Parivaro Amiya Muri Maya Churana Charo Samana Sakala Bhava Ruja Parivaro Shri Swami Vishwananda Premavatara Satgurudeva Adita Pavana Shri Swami Vishwananda Premavatara Satgurudeva Adita Pavana Sukruti Sambodhana Vimala Vibhuti Sukruti Sambodhana Vimala Vibhuti Manjula Mangala Moda Prasudi Manjula Mangala Moda Prasudi Janamada Manju Gurupurnima Harani Janamada Manju Gurupurnima Harani Kirti Laka Guna Ganapasakarani Kirti Laka Guna Ganapasakarani Shri Swami Vishwananda Premavatara Satgurudeva Adita Pavana Shri Swami Vishwananda Premavatara Satgurudeva Adita Pavana
Om Tat Vishnu Paramam Parahamsa Sri Devi Vachaksharanam Om Shri Swami Vishwananda Padam Namaha
Sumirata Vidya Drishti Viya
अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि
Swami Vishwananda, Sadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Jaya Guru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda. I didn't know that you were right behind me, and I didn't know that you were right beside me. I just felt all alone in this cold and lonely world, and then I found you, Swamiji, Swami Vishwananda, Jagadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Sadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Jaya Guru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda. They couldn't understand what I felt when I saw you. My heart felt touched and I just knelt before you. And the tears rolled down my face. And then I found you, Swamiji, Swami Vishwananda, Jagadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Sadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Jaya Guru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda. I wonder where God is, and I wonder what it looked like when they hit me and abused me, and I just felt like quitting, and the tears rolled down my face every night, and the tears rolled down my face every night, and then I hear this whisper come to me. You belong here with me, Swami Vishwananda, Jagadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Sadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Jaya Guru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda. Swami Vishwananda, Jagadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Sadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Jagadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda. Swami Vishwananda, Jagadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Sadguru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda, Jaya Guru Devananda, Swami Vishwananda.
प्रेम से बोलो सतगुरुदेव श्री स्वामी विश्वानंद महाराज की जय।
Gopeshaya Namaha, Om Vishamaya Namaha, Om Devakraya Sumititaya Namaha, Om Sukshmatanave Namaha, Om Chinmayaya Namaha, Om Gurumatahe Namaha, Om Sundaraya Namaha, Om Sulochanaya Namaha, Om Shumakaya Namaha, Om Charahasaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Padmagojaya Namaha.
Jai Gurudev. So, happy Gurupurnima, everybody. So this will take a while now for everybody to come and offer petals to Guruji. So some of us will share some thoughts with you. So this year, Guruji decided this past year that the countries would come to the ashram and participate in country weeks, right? Instead of country weekends, which we had before. And when he had this idea, he spoke with me and he said a big reason for it was to really help the people understand their relationship with me. Give them more time to go into it, give more depth. And so he said it's very important that we do some academy courses. And I said, okay. Obviously, a lot of new people come in these weeks, and so I thought, brilliant, well, let's just do some Bhagavad Gita. It's easy for everybody, works well, let's go. And Guruji said, no, we will not do Bhagavad Gita this year. I want you to instead do Guru Gita. And I at first thought, well, that's probably not a good idea. Although I didn't say it, obviously. Because in my mind, I was already thinking of all the verses from the Gita, the Guru Gita, that I know would be an issue for newcomers. And it's not like it comes late on in the course and I could really build up to it. It's at the very beginning. Verse 5, it already says that the Guru is the absolute. Point, finished. And so I'm thinking, well, this is going to go well. And so I asked Guruji, but if you don't mind, then could you at least tell me why Guru Gita? And he said, yes, because actually I don't want to waste anybody's time. Not my time nor your time. And so I much prefer that you learn from the very beginning what the real Guru is. And if you can accept that, and if you want to pursue that, then great. And if you can't, then also great. Because then nobody has wasted time. Right? So, made sense. And so we've been doing, for this whole first half of the year, Guru Gita weeks. And people have been enjoying them a lot. Now, in my experience of teaching this, there is one verse that sticks out to me as being supremely relevant for all of us as Bhakti Marga devotees, especially on a day like Gurupurnima. There is a verse that says, whether you receive a little or a lot or nothing at all, you should be happy and satisfied nonetheless. And this is something that when we look around ourselves and our fellow God brothers and sisters, we often see that this is one of the things people struggle with the most. How to deal with receiving nothing or receiving less than someone else. And sometimes people struggle with receiving a lot if the a lot they're receiving is a lot of criticism. And so, for any person in any circumstance, this is an issue. And what does it all come down to is what's important for us to understand. Why do we compare and why do we look at whether it is a little, a lot, or nothing? And in the end, it's all about one thing and one thing only, and that is our level of trust, our level of faith in Him. You see, Guruji will always give what is meant for us in the exact quantity that is meant for us at the exact time that is meant for us. But the problem is we don't believe that. And even if we believe it temporarily, well, there will also be equal times when we do not believe it. And so you go into frustrations, and worst of all, into a sense of some injustice. Now, naturally, we will never say it because we know better. And Guruji can be a bit scary. So we're not going to go up to his face and say, Guruji, it's unfair. You give more to this person, less to me, or you ignored me for 5, 6 visits, you didn't look at me, you gave me nothing. We will not say that, but we will think it, and we will feel it, and often we will show it on our faces. And this is maybe the number one thing that we all have in common, and that is that we are all desiring his attention. We would all love for him to give more of his time to us. When we're sitting here, when we're sitting in the lobby and he walks in, this is the best example. Everybody kneels down, we make our corridor for him to walk. And we're all hoping that when he's walking that corridor, he's going to make a little stop and turn right or left exactly where you are. And he's going to ask you, how are you? And quite often that's enough to satisfy us. But I'm not so interested in watching that person. Watch that person's neighbor. And you will see what's going on. He'll stop and talk to one person. The person sitting next to that person is trying to stick their head in the line of sight from Guruji. Their neck starts stretching because everyone's fighting for that space, that time, that look, those words. But the question is, why are you fighting? Why is it a competition? Because, you see, the one thing we have failed to understand, and I can say that comfortably because the evidence is there for us to see all the time, is that actually he knows what you need. And so if he knows what you need, whether you're sitting in the front row or the back row, to the right of the person or all the way at the other end, if he needs to come and see you, or if you need to come and see him, that situation will manifest itself. Often I put the perspective forward that, look at him. He comes here, how many people have registered for Gurupurnima this weekend? More than 1,000. Okay? Imagine he takes 3 hours of his time and says, I will give each person 1 minute of my time. We say, wow, amazing. But that still means he's only going to see 180 people. Right? So what happens to the other 900? What do they feel? Why not me? Why that person? My problem is bigger than that person's problem. Why he didn't talk to me about it? But this is the thing about human beings. We think everything to do with us is the most. My love is the best. My problem is also the biggest. My need is the greatest. And so, if it's not for us, we're frustrated. Even we can like each other, doesn't matter. In that moment, that goes out the window. And so, what is the cure for all of this? What is the solution for all of this? And the only answer is trust. Trust in him. Because he might come into this room 1,000 times. And each time he'll focus on one person. But if there are 1,001 people in this room, that means there will be one person that was rejected 1,000 times. How do you think this person's going to feel? 1,000 times he said no to me. I must be terrible. But the reality is that 1,000 times he felt somebody else's problem was bigger than yours. So who's really in trouble? And so the only solution to this is to continue to trust. Now the problem is this. What I start to see is that people behave like this. Well, he ignored me 1 time, 2 times, 5 times, and 10 times, so I don't need to bother to show up anymore because he's just going to ignore me anyway. I don't need to wait in the queue. I don't need to stand there and wait. The problem is the minute you walk away, you have made that decision for him. Because now you can't be the 11th choice. If he was going to pick you next, he can't anymore because you're no longer in the room. You've decided to walk away. And so you have to stay available. Two things. Be available all the time for him because you don't know when your time is there. You don't know when is the right moment. And trust every single moment that he knows what he's doing. I don't think he has shown many signs of not knowing what he's doing. We could have a whole room of testimonies of people that will tell you he is many steps ahead of the game. So I encourage that as a culture, as a family, the closer and sooner we get to trusting him to that level, that we are satisfied whether he gives us a lot, a little, or even nothing, then we will have given him the perfect platform to do what he thinks is right, not what we think is right. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev, good evening. So I wanted to share an experience that Guruji gave a couple of years ago here in Shree Peetha Nilaya. He was standing in the lobby with one guest, and I was standing near to him. And this one guest wanted to come and live in the ashram. And Guruji was reading between the lines the intention. And he said, there will not be one person born in 10,000 years that will possess me. And the person got the point. He walked off and he went back to his bungalow. And I was thinking, 10,000 years? Can that be true? Is that possible? So, who is the Guru? Guruji was saying earlier on, you think that you know me. He said to the residents, you don't even know a fraction of my shadow. What does the shadow tell you about somebody? Nothing. It doesn't tell you how old they are, which country they're from. We look at Guruji, his beautiful face, his body, but that's a tiny part of who he is. Maybe we can connect with his mind, his emotions. But he doesn't have a mind like us humans do. He says it's very hard for him to think. So who is he in essence? A short story to, let's say, explain or point. One day, Rukmini and Krishna were near to the river Yamuna. They were having a picnic. And Krishna says to Rukmini, on the other side of the Yamuna, there is sage Durvasa. Pack up the picnic, take it down to the shore, and tell the river Yamuna, the Nitya Brahmachari requests you to cross the river. So Rukmini found that strange. She knew that her husband wasn't a brahmachari. He had many wives and he had many children. So how could he be a brahmachari? But yet, she followed his orders. She packed up the picnic, took it down to the river, and said to the river Yamuna, the Nitya Brahmacharis instructed me to cross the river. And strangely enough, the river slows, the waters part, and she walks through. She gets to the other side, and after some minutes of walking, she sees Sage Durvasa. She bows in respect, and she shows the food that she has. He obliges, he sits down, and is very happy to eat. He eats a very sumptuous meal, very big. And after he's finished, he blesses her. And Rukmini asks, "O great sage, I ask you for one thing. I need your help to be able to cross back over the river. There's no way for me to cross." So he says, "Do not worry. Tell the river Yamuna, the Nitya Upavasi, which means the one who never eats, has instructed you to cross this river." Now Rukmini's very confused now. How can that be? He says that he's never eaten, but yet he's just had a great big picnic. How is that possible? She knows Sage Durvasa's got a very quick temper, so she doesn't say anything. She bows in respect. And she leaves. She goes down to the river, and she says, "The Nitya Upavasi has instructed me to cross this river, and the river parts. She walks across and returns back to Krishna. Now, before Rukmini even arrives, Krishna has a big smile on his face because he can see and he knows the confusion in his wife's mind. When she returns, she says, "Krishna, my lord, how is this possible? You told me, instructed me as the Nitya Brahmachari." And she says, "My lord, I know that you're my husband. I know you're not a Brahmachari. But yet, it wasn't true. I was able to cross the river." And Sage Durvasa, he said that he's a Nitya Upavasi, one who never eats. But yet, I knew it wasn't true. I could cross the river. How is it possible? And Krishna said, "My dear, you have to understand the supreme truth. Both Sage Durvasa and myself are not identified with this body." He said to Rukmini, "I'm the Lord of Lords. I am the Paramatma, the soul of all souls. I am not attached to any mind, any body. I am supreme. And for that reason, I am ever Brahmachari. For that reason, Sage Durvasa, who's ever fixed in his own self, his soul, never eats, never performs any action. And this, Rukmini, you must understand. This is the eternal truth. We do not act." So I was contemplating and thinking, how is it possible to possess the Guru? So every once in a while, Guruji will come to the apartment block, and that very same night that he was in the lobby and he said that, he came to the apartment block. And I heard my door opening, and I thought, is that Guruji? So I sat up in my bed, and then I saw the hands reach for the light switch, and he opened and walked into the door, and it was Guruji. I said, Guruji. And he came and sat down at the end of the bed. He must have known. Really, he must have known what was going through my mind, because I was thinking, is it possible to possess you? So I said to Guruji, "Guruji, is it possible that nobody can possess you?" And he says, "Possess me!" throwing open his arms. I thought, great, this is going better than expected. So I'm sitting in the middle of the bed, and I open my arms like this. And we start traveling together, like lovers on the beach. You know, when they're running along, they have their arms open. The wind is trailing through their hair. The seagulls are flying. Beautiful sunshine on the waves. So we were slowly coming together. Everything was going great until we got that far apart. Then suddenly I heard a snap, then a crack, then a and the whole bed collapsed. We were like two spaghetti monsters. Like his leg was over there, my arm was over there, his head was over there, and we were just in a big mess on the collapsed bed, laughing out loud. And after a few minutes, we managed to kind of like pull ourselves out after laughing hard, and Guruji just stood up and walked out the room as if nothing had ever happened. And I was thinking, what? Did he just do that? Did that just really happen? And then I looked at the bed, and it was in pieces, totally broken. Yes, that happened. So after I was meditating on this, I was thinking, he really answered my question. It was very clear I didn't manage to possess him. Well, why? Well, will this limited mind be able to possess something that's unlimited? Will this limited love that I have be able to possess something that's unlimited? Absolutely not. So dedicate yourself to your path. Dedicate yourself to your spirituality. And dedicate yourself to the lotus feet of your Guru. Be very careful. And don't test the Guru. Yes. He might break your pride. He might break your thinking and your concept. And he might break your bed. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. As you know, this year Guruji turned 40, so that's a monumental time. It also happens to be the year 20 years back that I've met him, so it's kind of like a 20-year anniversary. And it naturally makes me, especially today on Gurupurnima, it makes me reflect on back then, how it all started, how I felt, what I remember, how I was then, changes over the last 20 years. Has he changed? Not really. Well, yeah, in the outside, maybe. Got a few gray hair because of all of us. Many by now. Huh? Oh, a few more kilos also. Yeah, you need that. As a guru, you need that to absorb for us. He, like Swami Nishuya was kind of showing, he's not changing, he's not touched ultimately. He's the greatest actor. He plays from A to Z. And when I met him, he was 20 years old, but in my heart I can say he hasn't changed. Question is more like, have I changed? Because he's here for that. He's here to change us. And for sure I have changed. It's difficult to talk about oneself. It's like, watching yourself grow or not grow. It's difficult to assess. But there is a sort of bittersweet feeling about it. On the one hand, I'm very grateful for everything that I've experienced. It's been an incredible journey. And at the same time, you at times you feel like you haven't progressed at all. Sometimes you feel even you have taken a step back. And that pressure doesn't decrease the older you become or the longer you've had the opportunity to be with him, because it, in a way, it is also a responsibility to change. Just to share a little bit, like what do I remember from back then? It's funny because I wish I had kept a journal. This is a recommendation for all of you to really hold all your experiences with him, write them down, anchor them in your heart, count your blessings, let's say, because over time, as strong as the experience may feel at the moment, and you think that you will never forget about it, over time it will fade, and you will forget about certain details, or you will forget completely, especially if he's pouring his blessings over you and you stop counting somehow. But that's a shame, that's a pity. So I wish I would have more memories from back then. It was beautiful, let's say. That's what I can say, and that's the foundation of my relationship with him. Two things that are interesting now that I reflect back that come to mind. One is that he told me early on, I want you to connect straight with God. So this was something that I found interesting, that he would stress that or emphasize that, because I think a lot of people forget to connect directly with God. They take a lot of turns and intermediaries and, I don't know, channels and this and that, and they don't just simply talk to God and connect with him. So that was something that I have never forgotten, that he mentioned that in the beginning. And another thing was that he, in my heart, I can say I kind of knew who he was, or felt, my soul recognized him, but of course my mind could not fully comprehend. Still to this day, cannot fully comprehend, and never will, really. But he revealed his nature in, for example, one thing that he said, and I haven't forgotten, was that he said, you know, I can come and go anytime I want. I'm free. And he was saying it to me like a child that says, you know, I can do whatever I want. Which is, and again, it's like, oh wow, he's free. He can leave his body. He's not here bound by anything. He comes and goes as he wishes. Which is true, and at the same time, the only thing that binds him truly is the love that we have for him. Because in that strange way, we can hold him, or he's in a sense a slave to love, if you understand what I mean. That's the only thing that he cannot say no to. It's impossible for him. And this love that was so strong that I felt at the beginning and throughout the 20 years that made me be with him to this day and hopefully forever, it's taken some turns, some ups and downs. When I look back, I would say that when I feel him less, or I feel less connected with him, what is it? I would sort of describe it as a dust that we allow to get in between his heart and our heart. We're all here because we have had that pull, but we should never take anything for granted, because the moment we do that, it's like no longer cleaning the dust, and that dust symbolizes the world, and every day that dust drops. And as strong as your first experience may be, or you may have many experiences with him, never take it for granted. I've seen so many people over the 20 years come, and I thought they were very close and they will never leave him, and yet they did. It still puzzles me to this day that it's possible, but it is a good warning and reminder that nobody is safe. And what I can also say, what I've learned is that, and Guruji spoke a lot in the last couple of years about sincerity, even today, and the sincerity of longing for God also. Do I have this longing? After 20 years, not really. That's the sad thing to say somehow. I mean, of course I wouldn't be here if I didn't have love for him and for God, but I'm partially ashamed to say that it's not as strong as you would hope it to be after such a long time. And that's a shame. And the only answer I can give you is lack of sincerity. We can call it hypocrisy, spiritual hypocrisy. We pretend that we love him. We pretend that we love God. When in reality, if we are really sincere with ourselves, it's only partially true. We love ourselves and our ego selves way more. That's the sad truth. But, of course, if we let him, we can overcome this. And there's that analogy of us being like a bird in a cage, caught, and the hand of the Guru, if you allow him, will grab you and take you out. And in that moment, you have to trust him, because in that moment, your freedom is diminished more than before. I would say it's like a journey from the cage of the soul, because that's really encaged, to the cage of the ego. Because when the Guru takes you, he's really putting your ego into a prison. And there's a nice story, a Sufi story. Do I still have time? Okay, I'll quickly tell that story. Where there was a merchant who went, he was planning a trip to India, and he was asking all his servants what they wanted. And he also had a parrot. And he asked the parrot, "What do you want?" And the parrot said, "You know, ask my brothers and sisters in India, how come they are flying around freely when I'm encaged here without freedom? If they can give me some advice, I would be appreciative. So the merchant, who loved his parrot also very much, he took that and he went on the trip. As soon as he arrived in India, the first flock of parrots that he saw, he delivered the message. And to his shock, one of the parrots immediately dropped dead. It's like, wow, what did I say? He was a bit regretful. But what to do? It's already happened. He continued his journey and eventually he returned home. And he distributed all the gifts to everyone. And he tried to avoid his parrot because he didn't want to really tell him what happened. But the parrot insisted, and so he had no choice but to tell him. In that moment, his own parrot also dropped dead. And again, he was shocked. He was mourning. He took the parrot out of the cage. And in that moment, the parrot, to bury him, and in that moment, the parrot flew off to the next branch, came back to life. And he was smiling, saying, how did you trick me like that? What is it that, how did you do that? And the parrot said, you know, when that parrot in India dropped dead, it sent me a message. And it said, it is your beautiful voice and your beautiful feathers that keep you encaged, trapped in the cage. So the parrot underwent a kind of death, a death of the ego, like the Guru grabbing the parrot, restricting our freedom. We are choking, like Guruji was saying. It's like when he puts you underwater and you have to let go of everything that keeps you a distance from him. So don't let that happen. Be daily on the watch. Be sincere with yourself, who is number one in your heart, and cultivate that relationship with him. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev, dear Guru Bhaktas, Shubha Gurupurnima, Happy Gurupurnima, Jai Gurudev. From a lecture of Bhakti Marga Academy, Understanding Hinduism, I hope you went there, participated and got some knowledge. And from devotee course, I believe most of you attended the course. You know that Hinduism was developing by stages, and there was a time in the history of Hinduism when there was invasion in India of Mughals, of Muslim. At that time, Hindus were not allowed to go to the temples. Temples were destroyed, robbed. And at that time, the great movement of Bhakti raised up, and very famous saints like Mirabai, Tukaram, Tulsidas, Kabir, they came to bring the love to Guru and to God. And one of the famous saints, Guruji always used the stories about him, and also today, the Kabir, he was saying this very famous couplet that Guru and God is here, are here, to whom should I first bow? All glory upon the Guru, the past Lord who did bestow. So Kabir was saying that he compared Guru as a potter, and the disciple he compares as a raw clay. So when the potter wants to make a pot, first he mixes a clay with the water. And the second one, he keeps his one hand inside of the pot to support, and second hand he uses for constant heating of the pot to make a shape. This is exactly how Guru treats the disciple. The support of Guru is needed that we keep on going on spiritual path, but at the same time, we all need the special treatments in a very strict and harsh way, because in this time, Guru removes all impurities, all bad qualities, all negative qualities which stop us from realizing ourselves. And of course, when Guruji makes like this to all of us, our ego suffers and we feel like ego wants to run away, but it's needed so much because these qualities are inborn qualities. If these qualities are not removed, we are not free. We cannot reach the final goal and destination of our life. We cannot become self-realized and God-realized by His grace. So He makes it not to let us suffer, but He makes it to help us. So, and if the mind wants to run away or the ego wants to run away, Guruji never abandons anybody of us. He never leaves anybody of us. He is every moment with all of us. And you know, today Gurupurnima is celebrated in many, many places in the world, in many temples Guruji inaugurated earlier. And when any puja is done to Guruji, he is presented there. And not even the puja to Guruji, but if any puja to any deity is done by a disciple and devotee, Guruji is always also presented there, because all deities, all gods, all forms of gods are part of him. So when we all understand that this support is always with us and this treatment is always with us, so we understand that we can be more patient that what and why he does these things. You know, in these relationships with guru-disciple, Guruji doesn't gain anything. It's only us who are outmost beneficiary in this process. Because he doesn't need anything from us personally, he doesn't need anything from the world, because out of his compassion, he supports his body to be available to us, that we can go and get his blessing, we can bow down, he can talk to us, that just finally he can give what we are really looking for and seeking. The love to God, and as Guruji was saying today already, the aim of Sadguru, of True Guru, is to bring us to the feet of the Lord. So let us be true bhaktas, because there are 3 levels of bhaktas of Guru, you know, from the devotee course. If you didn't attend it yet, please come, and tomorrow will be a great lecture about Sharanagati. This is the quality we all need to open and seek for and pray for to get, this Guru Sharanagati, when is a full surrender to him, and full devotion to him, and full bhakti to him. So, let us full be surrendered to Guruji and pray for his grace that one day we reach this, our final destination. Jai Gurudev.
The light of the divine shines through your eyes. The beauty of life reveals in your smile. The wisdom of God speaks through your mouth. Jai Gurudev, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana. The light of the divine shines through your eyes. The beauty of life reveals in your smile. The wisdom of God speaks through your mouth. Jai Gurudev, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami
Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana. You are love itself. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. You are peace itself. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. You are truth itself. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. You are pure holy presence. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, 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 Sri Swami Vishwananda, Sri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana. Hari Om Shri Swami Om, 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 Shri Swami Vishwananda, Shri Swami Vishwananda, Narayana, 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 Shri Swami Vishwananda,
samsara samudratara loketitavyam guru bhakti davyam vairagya samrajada pujanavyam namo namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Kavitvarashini Shakaravyam Durbhagyatavam Buddhamalikabhyam Durikritanamra Vipatitavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Nataya Yoshri Patitam Sameyo Kadachidabhya Shudaridrabhyaraha Mukashavachas Patitam Hitavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukabhyam Nalinkanikasha Palapitavyam Nanavimohadinivarikavyam Namajanabhishta Tati Pradavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukabhyam Ripali Mauli Vrajaratna Kanti Sarit Viraja Chashakanyakavyam Nripat Vadavyam Nataloka Pante Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Papandaka Paramparavyam Tapatraya Hindrakakeshwaravyam Jadyari Samshoshana Vadavavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Shamani Shakta Pradamai Bhavavyam Samadhidana Vratadikshitavyam Ramadavangri Stira Bhaktitavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Svajaparanam Akileshatavyam Svaha Samayakshanturandaravyam Svanjachapavatrada Pujanavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Kamali Sarpa Prajakarudavyam Viveka Verayandriji Pradavyam Poda Pradavyam Trutamoshadavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Ananda Samsara Samudratara Naukayitavyam Guru Bhaktidavyam Vairagya Samrajyada Pujanavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Kavirvavarashini Shakaravyam Durbhagyadavam Buddhamalikabhyam Durikritanamra Vipatitavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Nataya Yoshri Patitam Sameyo Kadachidabhya Shudaridrabhyaraha Mukashavachha Patitam Hitavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Nalinkanikasha Padamritavyam Nanavimohadinivarikavyam Namajanabhisha Tati Pradavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Ripali Mauli Rajaratna Kanti Saril Viraja Chashakanyakavyam Nripat Vadavyam Nataloka Pante Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Papandakararka Paramparavyam Tapatraya Hindrakakeshwaravyam Charyari Samshoshana Vadavavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Shamani Shakta Pradavai Bhavavyam Samadhidana Pratadikshitavyam Ramadavangri
Shira Bhakti Kavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Sacha Paranam Akileshatavyam Swaha Sahayak Shaturandaravyam Swata Shalpava Prarapujanabhyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Kamadi Sarpa Rajagarudavyam Vivekavairaya Nidhi Pradavyam Bodha Pradavyam Krotamokshadavyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukavyam Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva.
Salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which is a boat which helps me cross the endless ocean of life, which endows me with a sense of devotion to my Guru, and by worship of which I attain the dominion of renunciation. Salutations and salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which is the ocean of knowledge, resembling the full moon, which is the water which puts out the fire of misfortunes, and which removes the stresses of those who prostrate before it. Salutations and salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which make those who prostrate before it possessors of great wealth, even if they are very poor, and which makes even dumb people into great orators. Salutations and salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which attracts us to lotus-like feet of our Guru, which cures us of the unwanted desires, and which helps fulfill the desires of those who salute. Salutations and salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which shine like gems on the crown of a king, which shine like a maid in the crocodile-infested stream, and which make the devotees attain the status of a king. Salutations and salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which is like a series of suns driving away the dark sins, which is like the king of eagles driving away the cobra of miseries, and which is like a terrific fire drying away the ocean of ignorance. Salutations and salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which endows us with the glorious 6 qualities, which gives the students the ability to go into the eternal trance, and which helps to get perennial devotion to the feet of Vishnu. Salutations and salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which bestows all desires of the serving disciples who are ever involved in carrying the burden of service, and which helps the aspirants to the state of realization. Salutations and salutations to the Padukas of my Guru, which is the Garuda, which drives away the serpent of passion, which provides one with the treasure of wisdom and renunciation, which blesses one with enlightened knowledge and blesses the aspirant with speedy salvation.
Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva Bhaja Guru Vishwananda Shri Giridhari Lakshmi Narayan Narasimha Deva. Akandamandalakaram Vyaktam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnanati Virandasya Jnanajana Shalakaya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Samadam Jankaram Vyaptam Yakinchit Sacharam Charam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Brahmachiryapiyam Sarvam Trilokyam Sacharacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sarvashruti Shiroratam Virajita Padam Pujaham Virantam Puja Suryoya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Vyohatito Niranjanaha Indunata Kalatita Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shakti Samarudha Tatvamala Vibhushitaha Mukti Mukti Pradakasha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Amrita Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine Atmajnana Pradhamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shoshanam Bhava Sindosha Napanam Sara Sampadaha Guru Padodakam Samya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gururadikam Tattvam Nagururadikam Tapaha Tattvaඥanam Param Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Jagannath Madguru Shri Jagadguru Madatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha सर्वं मम देव देवा.
It's fine. You can stand. Santakaram bhujagashanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganadadrisham Meghavarnam Subham Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogiranagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavavarnam Sarvalokaitalam. Garuda gamana tava charana kamala miha manasi lasattu mama nityam.
Garuda gamana tava charana kamala miha manasi lasattu mama nityam.
Garuda gamala tava charana kamala miha manasi lasattu mama nityam.
Garuda gamana tava charana kamala miha manasi lasattu mama nityam.
Manasi lasattu mama nityam. Manasi lasattu mama nityam.
Manasi lasattu mama nityam.
Mama tapama pakurudeva. Mama papama pakurudeva.
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 Jala janayana vidina muchita hara mukha vibhaga vimbuta pada padma.
Jala janayana vidina muchita hara mukha vibhaga vimbuta pada padma.
Jala janayana vidina muchita hara mukha vibhuva vimuta tara padma.
Jala janayana vidina muchita hara mukha vibhaga vimbuta pada padma.
Vibhuta vinuta pada padma.
Vibhuta vinuta pada padma.
Vibhuta vinuta pada padma.
Vibhuta vinuta pada padma.
Mama tapama pakurudeva. Mama papama pakurudeva.
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 Bhujagashayana bhava madana janaka mama janana marana bhayahari.
Bhujagashayana bhava madana janaka mama janana marana bhayahari.
Bhujagayana bhava madana janaka mama janana marana bhayahari.
Bhujagashayana bhava madana janaka mama janana marana bhayahari.
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 Mama tapama pakurudeva. Mama papama pakurudeva.
Mama tapama pakurudeva. Mama tapama pakurudeva.
Mama Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mama Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Shanka Chakra Dharana Dushta Daitya Hara Sarvaloka Sharana,
Shanka Chakra Dhara Dushta Daitya Hara Sarvaloka Sharana.
Shanka Chakra Dhara Dushta Daitya Hara Sarvaloka Sharana,
Shanka Chakra Dhara Dushta Daitya Hara Sarvaloka Sharana.
Sarvaloka Sharana,
Sarvaloka Sharana.
Sarvaloka Sharana,
Sarvaloka Sharana.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mama Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Gaganita Guna Gana Asarana Sharanana Vadalita Surari Pujala,
Aganita Guna Gana Asarana Sharanana Vidalita Surari Pujala.
Aganita Guna Gana Asarana Sharanana Vadalita Surari Pujala,
Aganita Guna Gana Asarana Sharanana Vidalita Surari Pujala.
Vidalita Surari Pujala,
Vidalita Surari Pujala.
Vidalita Surari Pujala,
Vidalita Surari Pujala.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mama Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mama Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Bhaktavarya Miha Puri Karunya Vari Mam Sadgurudeva,
Bhaktavarya Miha Puri Karunaya Parima Sadgurudeva.
Bhaktavarya Miha Puri Karunya Pahi Mam Sadgurudeva,
Bhaktavarya Miha Puri Karunaya Parima Sadgurudeva.
Pahi Mam Sadgurudeva,
Parima Sadgurudeva.
Pahi Mam Sadgurudeva,
Parima Sadgurudeva.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mama Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mama Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Garuda Gamana Tava Charana Kamala Miha Manasila Satamama Nityam,
Garuda Gamana Tava Charana Kamala Miha Manasila Satamama Nityam.
Manasila Satamama Nityam,
Manasila Satamama Nityam.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mama Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mama Pama Pa Gurudeva,
Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva, Mamata Pama Pa Gurudeva.
Jalana Vidi Marucharana Mukha Vidyanita Pada Padma, विघ्न मुनिषद पद पद्मा ममता पम पाकुरुदेवा ममता पम पाकुरुदेवा ममता पम पाकुरुदेवा मम पापम पाकुरुदेवा भुजग शयन भव मदन भजन मम जनक मरण भयहारी जनन मरण भयहारी मम तापम पाकुरुदेवा मम पापम पाकुरुदेवा शंख चक्र दुष्ट दैत्य हर सर्वलोक शरणा सर्वलोक शरणा मम तापम पाकुरुदेवा मम पापम पाकुरुदेवा अगणित गुणगण असरण शरण बदिल सूरज पुजाला बदलित सुररि पुराला मम तापम पाकुरुदेवा मम पापम पाकुरुदेवा मम तापम पाकुरुदेवा मम तापम पाकुरुदेवा भक्तवर्यमिह भूरि करुण्या पाहि मां सद्गुरुदेवा 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 मम तापम पाकुरुदेवा मम पापम पाकुरुदेवा मम तापम पाकुरुदेवा मम पापम पाकुरुदेवा गरुडगमन तव चरण कमलमिह मनसि लसतु मम नित्यं मनसि लसतु मम नित्यं मनसि लसतु मम नित्यम् पाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया दीवाना कर दिया कन्हैया तेरे मुरली ने गोपाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया ओ दीवाना कर दिया 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 कन्हैया तेरे मुरली ने गोपाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया दीवाना कर दिया कन्हैया तेरे मुरली ने गोपाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया ओ दीवाना कर दिया ओ दीवाना कर दिया दीवाना कर दिया दीवाना कर दिया ओ दीवाना कर दिया बन बन में ढूंढती हूँ तेरा पता नहीं है बन में ढूंढती हूँ तेरा पता नहीं है बन बन में ढूंढती हूँ तेरा पता नहीं है बन में ढूंढती हूँ तेरा पता नहीं है खाना के बिना नहीं रहना है, गिरधार के बिना नहीं रहना है, गिरधार के बिना नहीं रहना है, गिरधार बिना नहीं रहना है। ये इरादा कर लिया, ये इरादा कर लिया, ये इरादा कर लिया, ये इरादा कर लिया। कंधैया तेरे मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरी मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया। कन्हैया तेरे मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया। दर दर में छोड़ा बैराग ले लिया, दरबार मैंने छोड़ा बैराग ले लिया, दरबार मैंने छोड़ा बैराग ले लिया, दरबार मैंने छोड़ा बैराग ले लिया। अब वृंदावन में रहना है, अनुराग तलकते रहना है, ये रहना है। ये इरादा कर दिया, ये इरादा कर दिया, ये इरादा कर दिया, ओ इरादा कर दिया। गिरधारी तेरे मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरी मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया। गिरधारी तेरे मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, दीवाना कर दिया। क्या मांगते हो मुझसे, मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है, मांगते हो मुझसे, मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है। क्या मांगते हो मुझसे, मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है, मांगते हो मुझसे, मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है। एक मनता भी जो आपको, एक मनता वो भी आपको, एक मनता वो भी आपको, एक मनता वो भी आपको समर्पित कर दिया, समर्पित कर दिया, समर्पित कर दिया, ओ समर्पित कर दिया। गिरधारी तेरी मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरी मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया। कन्हैया तेरी मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरी मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया, दीवाना कर दिया, दीवाना कर दिया। गोपाल मेरे विनती यही है आपसे, गोपाल मेरी विनती यही है आपसे। गिरधारी मेरी विनती यही है आपसे, गिरधारी मेरी विनती यही है आपसे। गिरधारी के चरणों, गिरधारी तेरे चरणों का, गिरधारी तेरे चरणों का, गिरधारी तेरे चरणों का सहारा ले लिया, 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 सहारा ले लिया। गिरधारी तेरे मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया। गिरधारी तेरे मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया। कन्हैया तेरी मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरी मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, दीवाना कर दिया। गिरधारी तेरे मुरली ने, गोपाल तेरे मुरली ने दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया, दीवाना दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया,
दीवाना कर दिया, 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 ओ दीवाना कर दिया,
दीवाना कर दिया, दीवाना कर दिया,
दीवाना कर दिया, ओ दीवाना कर दिया। मेरे सिर पे रख दो गिरधर, मेरे सिर पे रख दो ठाकुर, अपने ये दोनों देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का
साथ, देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
मेरे सिर पे रख दो गिरधर, मेरे सिर पे रख दो गिरधर, अपने ये दोनों हाथ, देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ, राधे
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
झुलस रहे हैं गम की धूप में प्यार की छाया कर देना,
झुलस रहे हैं गम की धूप में प्यार के झोंका देना,
झुलस रहे हैं गम की धूप में प्यार की छाया कर देना,
झुलस रहे हैं गम की धूप में प्यार की छाया कर देना।
बिन खाना के नाव चले ना तू पतवार पकड़ लेना,
बिन खाना के नाव चले ना तो पतवार पकड़ लेना,
बिन गिरधर के नाव चले ना तू पतवार पकड़ लेना,
बिन गिरधर के नाव चले ना तो पतवार पकड़ लेना।
मेरे रास्ता रोशन कर दे, मेरे रास्ता रोशन कर दे, चाहे अंधेरी रात, देना हो तो दीजिए
जन्म जन्म का साथ,
श्री राधे
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
इस जन्म में सेवा देकर बहुत बड़ा एहसान किया,
इस जन्म में सेवा देकर बहुत बड़ा एहसान किया,
इस जन्म में सेवा देकर बहुत बड़ा एहसान किया,
इस जन्म में सेवा देकर बहुत बड़ा एहसान किया।
तू ही गिरधर तू ही गोपाल मैंने तुझे पहचान लिया,
तू ही गिरधर तू ही गोपाल मैंने तुझे पहचान लिया,
तू ही गिरधर तू ही गोपाल मैंने तुझे पहचान लिया,
तू ही गिरधर तू ही गोपाल मैंने तुझे पहचान लिया।
तेरे साथ रहे जन्मों तक श्री राधे, तेरे साथ रहे जन्मों तक, बस रख ले इतनी बात। देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ, राधे।
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का
साथ, देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो,
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो,
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो,
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो।
ऐसे हमने क्या मांगा जो देने में शर्माते हो,
ऐसा हमने क्या मांगा जो देने में शर्माते हो,
ऐसे हमने क्या मांगा जो देने में शर्माते हो,
ऐसा हमने क्या मांगा जो देने में शर्माते हो।
चाहे सुख में हम दुख में, चाहे सुख ये में ये दुख में, बस होती रहे मुलाकात। देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
मेरे सिर पे रख दो गिरधर, मेरे सिर पर रख दो ठाकुर अपने ये दोनों हाथ। देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का
साथ, देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
मेरे सिर पे रख दो गिरधर, मेरे सिर पे रख दो कन्हैया अपने दोनों हाथ। देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
राधे। देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का
साथ, देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का
साथ, देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का
साथ, देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का तेरे द्वार करा भगवान भगत भर दे रे जोरी,
तेरे द्वार करा भगवान भगत भर दे रे झोली,
तेरे द्वार करा भगवान भगत भर दे रे जोरी,
तेरे द्वार करा भगवान भगत भर दे
कि जुग जुग तेरे रहेंगे शान। भगत भर दे रे झोली, भगत भर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली।
तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली।
भगत भर दे रे झोली,
भगत भर दे रे झोली।
डोल उठी है सारी धरती देख रे, डोला गगन है सारा।
डोल उठे है सारी धरती देख रे, डोला गगन है सारा।
डोल उठी है सारी धरती देख रे, डोला गगन है सारा। डोल उठी है सारी धरती देख रे, डोला गगन है सारा। भीख मांगने आए तेरे घर, भीख मांगने आए तेरे घर। जगत का पालनहारा रे, जगत का पालनहारा। कर रहे मुझसे जरा पहचान, भगत भर दे रे झोली, भगत भर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली, रे झोली। तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली, भगत भर दे रे झोली। आज लुटा है तेरे सर अपना, मन ले गाना मेरा।
आज लुटा तेरे सर्वस अपना, मन ले गाना मेरा।
आज लुटा तेरे सर्वस अपना, मन ले गाना मेरा।
आज लुटा तेरे सर्वस अपना, मन ले गाना मेरा।
मिट जाएगा पर में तेरा, जन्म जन्म का पेरा रे, जन्म जन्म का पेरा। तू चोर सकर अभिमान, अमर कर ले तू अपने दान। भगत भर दे रे झोली, भगत भर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली।
तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली।
भगत भर दे रे झोली,
भगत भर दे रे झोली।
भगत भर दे रे झोली,
भगत भर दे रे झोली।
तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली।
तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली।
भगत भर दे रे झोली,
भगत भर दे रे झोली।
भगत भर दे रे झोली,
भगत भर दे रे झोली।
भगत भर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार करा भगवान, भगत भर दे रे झोली। जाचन जाओ जी आए तारो भागलो गोपाल आए तारो भागलो गोपाल हरि जिन जाचन जाओ जी आए तारो भागलो गोपाल आए तारो भागलो मित्र सुदामा शेख अजोली मीठे वचन ससार खाए तारो भागलो गोपाल खाए तारो भागलो गोपाल गुरुजी ने जाचन जाओ जी खाए तारो भागलो गोपाल खाए तारो भागलो गोपाल वो है तारो परम स्नेही पद्य में कचत हसा वो है तारो परम स्नेही पद्य में कचत सा और प्रिय अनुघन लक्ष्मी बीजो प्रियो गंगार गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल ठाकुर जी ने जाचन जाओ जी गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल दीन सुदामा पहुँचे द्वारे श्री कृष्ण नंदलाल 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 सुन सुदामा मित्र आए दौर दीन दयाल खाए तारो भागलो खाए तारो भागलो गिरिधर जाचन जाओ जी गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल चरण धोए चरण मृदने सुख मन देख धया चरण धोए चरण मृदने सुख मन देख धया तंदुलरे हरि प्रकरण लाया रुक मन प्रकट हाथ गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल ठाकुर जी ने जाचन जाओ जी गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल गाय तारो भागलो गोपाल तूते कपड़ी महल छिनायो चर दिए रे लाल महल छिनायो चर दिए रे लाल पर ब्रह्म जो कहे रे आज हो जयकार खाए तारो भाग्य लो गोपाल तारो भाग्य लो गोपाल
गाए तारो भाग्य लो गोपाल
ठाकुर जी ने जाचन जाओ जी गाए तारो भाग्य लो गोपाल
गाए तारो भाग्य लो गोपाल
गोविंद ने जाचन जाओ जे गाए तारो भाग्य लो गोपाल
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 आनंद उमंग भयो जय हो नंद लाल के
आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल के
आनंद उमंग भयो जय हो नंद लाल के
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की
कोटि ब्रह्मांड की अधिपति पाल की
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल के
घोड़े चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल के
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल के
ब्रज में आनंद भयो जय हो यशोद लाल के
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल के
ब्रज में आनंद भयो जय यशोदा लाल की
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की
जय हो नंद लाल के जय यशोदा लाल के
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की
कोटि ब्रह्मांड के अधिपति पाल के
हाथी घोड़ा पाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की
कोटि ब्रह्मांड के अधिपति लाल के
हाथी घोड़ा पाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की
हे घोड़े चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल के
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की
हे घोड़े चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल के
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की
कोटि ब्रह्मांड के अधिपति लाल के
हाथी घोड़ा पाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की
हे घोड़े चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल के
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की
पूनम के चंद्र जैसी शोभा है बाल के
हाथी घोड़ा पाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की
पूनम के चंद्र जैसी शोभा है बाल के
हाथी घोड़ा पाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की
नंद आनंद भयो जय हो नंद लाल की कोटि ब्रह्मांड की अधिपति पाल की हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल की हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल की भक्तों का आनंद कंद जय यशोदा लाल के हे भक्तों के आनंद कंद जय हो यशोदाल के जय यशोदा लाल के जय गोपाल की कोटि ब्रह्मांड के अधिपति लाल की हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल की हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल की आनंद से बोलो सब जय हो ब्रज लाल के हे आनंद से बोलो सब जय हो ब्रज लाल के जय हो ब्रज लाल के जय पवन पाल के कोटि ब्रह्मांड के अधिपति लाल के हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल की हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल के आनंद मंद भयो जय हो नंद लाल की कोटि ब्रह्मांड के अधिपति पाल की हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल की हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल की हे गौरे चराने आए जय हो पशुपाल की हे हाथी घोड़ा पाल के जय कन्हैया लाल के हाथी घोड़ा पाल के हाथी घोड़ा पाल के
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda
Gopal Radha Ramana Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Giridhari Giridhari Gopal Radha Ramana
Giridhari Giridhari Gopal Radha Ramana
O Giridhari Giridhari Gopal Radha Ramana
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 O Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
O Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
O Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
O Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
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 Govinda Govinda
Gopal Radha Ramana
Giridhari Giridhari 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 Gopal Radha Ramana Giridhari Giridhari Gopal Oh Giridhari 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
Gopal Radha Ramana
Giridhari 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
Giridhari 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 Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana Oh Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana Oh Govinda 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 Gopal Radha Ramana Oh Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana Bolo Radha Ramana Oh 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 Radha Ramana Radha Ramana Radha Ramana Oh Radha Ramana 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 Radha Radha Ramana Radha Govinda Govinda
Gopal Radha Ramana Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Govinda Govinda Gopal Radha Ramana
Giridhari Giridhari Gopal Radha Ramana
Giridhari Giridhari Gopal Radha Ramana
Oh Govinda 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 Gopal Radharamana
Govinda 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 Gopal Radharamana
Govinda 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 Govinda 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 Gopal Radharamana
Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari
Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari
Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari
Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari
Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari Oh Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari Bolo Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari Bolo Yamuna Giridhari Yamuna Giridhari Oh Radha Rani Giridhari Radha Rani Giridhari Bolo Radha Rani Giridhari Radha Rani Giridhari Bolo Radha Rani Giridhari Radha Rani Giridhari Oh Radha Rani Giridhari Radha Rani Giridhari Oh Gurudev Giridhari Gurudev Giridhari Oh Gurudev Giridhari Gurudev Giridhari Oh Gurudev Giridhari Gurudev Giridhari Bolo Gurudev Giridhari Gurudev Giridhari Gurudev Giridhari Gurudev Giridhari Bolo Govinda Govinda Gopal Radharamana Govinda Govinda Gopal Radharamana
Hey Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal Radha Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal Radha Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Hey Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Hey Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Hey Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Hey Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal Radha Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Hey Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal Radha Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal
Gopal
Hey Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Hey Gopal
Hey Gopal
Hey Gopal
Hey Gopal
Hey Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
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 Gopal Radhe Krishna 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 Giridhari Jai Giridhari
Gopal
Hey Gopal
Hey Gopal
Hey Gopal
Hey Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari
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 Hey Gopal Radhe Krishna Giridhari Jai Giridhari Guru Govind dono kare काके लागो बलिहारी गुरुदेव की जिनो गोविंदेव बता गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो
Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo
गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो
Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo
गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो
Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo
गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो
Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo
गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो
Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo
गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो
Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo
गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो
Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo
गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो
Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo
गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो
Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva
नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो
Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo
गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो
Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo
गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो
Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo Govinda Namo
गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो
Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo
गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो गुरुदेव नमो
Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo Gurudeva Namo
गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद नमो गोविंद Govinda namo 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 Gurudeva 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 namo Govinda namo Govinda namo Gurudeva 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 namo Gurudeva namo Gurudeva namo Govinda namo Govinda namo Gurudeva namo Gurudeva namo Govinda namo Gurudeva namo Gurudeva namo Gurudeva namo Govinda namo Govinda namo Gurudeva namo Gurudeva namo Govinda namo Govinda namo Gurudeva namo Gurudeva namo Govinda namo Govinda namo Gurudeva namo Govinda namo Govinda namo Govinda namo Gurudev 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 Gurude Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. Gurudev namo, Gurudev namo, Govinda namo, Govinda namo. Gurudev namo, Gurudev namo, Govinda namo, Govinda namo. Gurudev namo, Govinda namo, Gurudev namo, Govinda namo. Gurudev namo, Govinda namo, Gurudev namo, Govinda namo. Govinda namo, Gurudev namo, Govinda namo, Gurudev 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 namo. Gurudev namo, Gurudev namo, Gurudev namo, Gurudev namo.
O Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhaj man Shri Radhe. O Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhaj man Shri Radhe. O Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhaj man Shri Radhe. O Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhaj man Shri Radhe. O Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhaj man Shri Radhe. O Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhaj man Shri Radhe. O Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhaj man Shri Radhe. O Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhaj man Shri Radhe. Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe, Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe 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 Bol Sham Sham Bol 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 Radhe Radhe 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 Bol Tapt Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sude Pranamami Haripriya Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Shri Radhe 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 Oh Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Oh Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe 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 Bol Sham Sham Bol 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 Radhe Radhe 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 Oh Radhe 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 Oh Radhe 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 Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhaj Mana Shri Radhe Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Govinda Gopal, Bhajamana Shri Radhe. Govinda Gopal, Bhajamana Shri Radhe. Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhajamana Shri Radhe. Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhajamana Shri Radhe. Oh Radhe 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 Radhe. Oh Radhe 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 Radhe. Radhe Radhe Radhe. Oh Radhe 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 Radhe. Oh Radhe 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 Radhe. Oh Radhe 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 Radhe. Radhe 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 Radhe. Oh Radhe 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 Radhe. Radhe 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 Radhe. Oh Radhe 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 Radhe. Oh Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhajamana Shri 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 Radhe. Jaya Shri Radhe, 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 Jaya Shri Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai. Oh Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal, Bhajamana Shri Radhe.
Ananda Mangala Karo
Hari Guru Santa ki seva, Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva. Prema dhari mandir paravo, prema dhari mandir paravo, Sundara Sukha Deva, Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva, Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva.
Mere aangan mein tulsi nikyaro,
Mere aangan mein tulsi nikyaro,
Saligram ki seva.
Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva, Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva.
Arasat Tirat Guruji ke charan mein,
Arasat Tirat Guruji ki charan mein,
Mata Pita ki seva.
Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva, Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva.
Santa mile to mahasukha paale,
Santa mile to mahasukha paale,
Guruji mile to mera.
Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva, Ananda Mangala Karo Hari Guru Santa ki seva.
Kahe Pita भक्त जनों के,
गाए प्रीतम तेरे भक्त जनों के,
हरि के जन हरि सेवा,
आनंद मंगल करो आरती, हरि गुरु संत की सेवा, आनंद मंगल करो आरती, हरि गुरु संत की सेवा,
आनंद मंगल करो आरती, हरि गुरु संत की सेवा,
आनंद मंगल करो आरती, हरि गुरु संत की सेवा,
जय जय गुरुदेव कृपा सिंधु नाथा,
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 जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रिय प्राणनाथा,
जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रिय प्राणनाथ,
बोलो जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रिय प्राणनाथा,
जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रिय प्राणनाथ,
जय जय गुरुदेव करुणा सागर,
जय जय गुरुदेव करुणा सागर,
बोलो जय जय गुरुदेव करुणा सागर,
जय जय गुरुदेव करुणा सागर,
जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रेमावतार,
जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रेमावतार,
बोलो जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रेमावतार,
जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रेमावतार,
जय जय गुरुदेव कृपा सिंधु नाथा,
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 जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रिय प्राणनाथ,
जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रिय प्राणनाथ,
बोलो जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रिय प्राणनाथ,
जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रिय प्राणनाथ,
बोलो जय जय गुरुदेव करुणा सागर,
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 बोलो जय जय श्री विश्वानंद प्रेमावतार, 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 त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव
देव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव,
असतो मा सकमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय, ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति, लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु, ॐ शान्ति
शान्ति शान्ति, श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः, हरि ओम्।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, श्री भूतमृतेश्वर नाथ नरसिंह भगवान की, बोलो राधा कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की, श्री गिरिधारी लाल की, बोलो राधा ठाकुरान की, श्री माता क्रिया बाबा जी की, बोलो रमनुजाचार्य की, श्री वेदव्यास रंगराज पताराचार्य की, प्रेम से बोलो सद्गुरुदेव श्री स्वामी विश्वानंद महाप्रभु की। ओम कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीचंद्रवल्लभाय पराय परम पुरुषाय परकामनाय समराय समराय मृत्यो मोक्षाय मोक्षाय, ओम नमो भगवते सुदर्शनाय विद्येश्वराकृताय सर्वेश्वरनाम परस्मै परब्रह्मणे परमोपदेशाय स्वाहा।
Ato deva avantu no yato Vishnu vichakrame Pratidya saptadamami Idam Vishnu vichakrame Tretani tate padam Samodamasya bhagum sure Preni pada vichakrame Vishnu gopa ataha Tato dharmani dharayane Vishnu karmani pashyata yato Vritani pashpase Lingasya yuchasagaha Tat Vishnu paramam paramam sada pashanti suryaha Viriva chakshuratanam Tat vigraso vipanyavo jagrubhagam sasanindate Vishnu yat paramam padam Om Shanti 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 Shri Guru Namaha Hari Om
Bhakti Marga ki, Vaishnava Sangha ki, Satgurudev Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Bol, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Govinda, Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda, Harinam Sankirtanam Govinda, Prem se bolo Satgurudeva Shri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki.
Now, you have sing bhajanam whole day. You have worship the feet of the Master. Now, do the worship of the Guru Padam inside your heart. Do it through visualization firstly. So, close your eyes. To visualize, you have to close your eyes. You can't visualize with open eyes. Or maybe you're very high in spirituality, expert level, then you have open eyes. Please, Mataji, all the Mataji which is here, including the Swamini, go back. Visualize the feet of the Master in a lotus flower in your heart. And here, inwardly, listen to the heart, to your heartbeat. Go to the deepness of that heartbeat and hear the cosmic sound of Om. Let it vibrate through each part of your being. that the Guru is always with you. Now, Guru doesn't, there is no limit for the Guru. There is no time or space. Wherever there is a sincere heart calling, they will perceive the grace of the Guru. They will perceive the Guru there itself. Like Mahavtar Babaji have said to Lahiri Mahashaya, with a sincere heart, whoever called for me, I will be present there. Very often, many have tried it. They tried it in a spirit of doubt, because they expect to perceive the Master in a physical aspect, like Lahiri Mahashaya experience. They think that they can overpower the Master. A Master is Master, like I said. Guru and Govind, there is no different. Those who really realize that secret, everything will become clear. But those who doesn't have that deep faith or deep longing inside of them, for them, doubt will always prevail. Even if God Himself will manifest in front of them, they will not recognize Him. Earlier I was singing one bhajan, Teri dwar karahu Bhagavan, Bhagad barade joli. This is when Bhagavan incarnated in the form of Vaman avatar. King Bali was doing great penance. He could not recognize who was in front of him, because Bhagavan come always in disguise. He would never come in the form which you expected in your mind. In your mind will create so many expectations, but Bhagavan is beyond that expectation. He will come in the form which He need to help you. And you will recognize Him only when your mind is fully absorbed into Him. So, stop looking with the mind which is running outside. Look with the mind which run inwardly. The mind which we call the heart. Look with that. You will see much better than these two physical eyes. Because what your heart reveals to you is not through words, is not through what you read outside, but it is through direct experience of the inside. So feel and have your experience. And know that the Guru is ever with you. So, Jai Gurudev, everybody. We have to close the temple now. Take all your things which is hanging around there. See you. Give me, bring. Come, take prasad, then you go.
Sharanam Gurudeva Narayana Hari Om. Sharanam Gurudeva Narayana Hari Om.
Sharanam Gurudeva Narayana Hari Om. Sharanam Gurudeva Narayana Hari Om.
Satgurudeva Prema Pradayaka.
Satgurudeva Prema Pradayaka.
Satgurudeva Prema Pradayaka.
Satgurudeva Prema Pradayaka.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Namo.
Sri Swami Vishwananda Namo.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Namo.
Sri Swami Vishwananda
Okay, Gurudev, please, when you get prasad, please leave the temple. Immediately, without meditation. Thank you.
Puja